Hey guys, welcome back. It's Mario Vegas and you are watching Tank Zone. And for those who are new to Tank Zone, hit the bell and subscribe, because if you are Armored Warfare fan and tactical tank shooter games lover in general, then very likely Tank Zone is a right channel for you. So subscribe. Previously, I have done quite a comprehensive review about the Anti-Tank Squad, and for those who are interested to get more information about Anti-Tank Squad general features, I left a link in the description, so check it out as well. It's a great video. But today we will go one step forward and we'll take a look at actual gameplay tricks and tactics, how to succeed and be a competitive teammate and serious opponent using your anti-tank squad as a part of your vehicle's arsenal. So we will look at and analyze several gameplays episodes. So shall we start? And let's start with an episode with the classic anti-tank squad ambush, and then gradually continue with some not so traditional approaches later on. Okay, here we are, a reactor battle map. Deploying anti-tank squad in a vegetation cover on the slope of the hill to ambush approaching enemies through the reactor itself and others who may pop out on the other side of the hill. You can leave them alone or take cover nearby to protect your squad and the spot, and even designate targets for them if you wish, or both at the same time, and be powerful fire support position for your team. In this combination, anti-tank squad is very nasty thing, especially if your vehicle's camo is good, because if enemy cannot see you or your squad, then you have upper hand in the situation. So let's wait and see how anti-tank squad should do the job.
Target acquired.
Identified.
Bastard, thanks. Smoke grenade out.
They hit us hard.
Target lost.
So, a result. Victory. Destroyed in battle though, but damage dealt by Mechanized Infantry 1692, one destroyed vehicle, and they spotted enemy 16 times. So, great result, not bad. So let's move on. Another quick but nice ambush example in the urban environment. Again, quick deployment, rolling back, contact, engagement, job done, relocation. Important tips to increase your chances with anti-tank squad as an ambush are: pick ambush spot before game starts, because you will not have a time during the battle. Study battle maps, remember spots, etc. Preferably your ambush should be concealed, so place them in vegetation. Be fast. Move fast to the ambush position, deploy squad quickly and stealthy. Spread out your troopers if they crowd together by carefully approaching them. Protect your squad either with active fire, redeployment or smokescreen. And finally, spot and designate targets for your troopers. Trick I use often is a quick position approach, quick deployment, smoke screening position, and quick rolling back 30 meters behind troopers, and then joining teams, maneuvers, and whatever tactic our team chooses for battle. So let's move on, and at this time let's take a look at anti-tank squad as a fire support group, covering your back while you retreat or relocate. We will deploy our troopers here in this wonderful spot, mishmash covered in vegetation. It's great for troopers to spot and target opponent vehicles coming out and relocating between buildings. At the same time, troopers will cover the whole area surrounding this rock formation on this side. Well, perfect spot. Especially this spot is important because as you can see on the battle map, we are only two vehicles, our AFV and the Type 96 main battle tank, covering the whole of this area, which is city outskirts and the southwest sector of the map, which is huge for two vehicles. So I dropped my troopers off and went to do preliminary scouting in the city, and then returned back to cover the southwest sector of the map. Let's take a look at how anti-tank squad helped in this situation. As you can see, anti-tank squad starts to work on one of the approaching enemy tanks. Pay attention on the great damage that troopers are able to deal on the target, and all additional commendations what they and while I'm relocating. In total, we talk about 1980 damage with modular damage, immobilization damage, and damage from spotting, resulting in one destroyed tank by our troopers, which is great. And they are still in business, increasing total damage up to 2472. So anti-tank squad is very useful and dangerous if used properly. So again, tips for success if you decide to use anti-tank squad as a fire group to cover your back, flank or sector while you are busy performing other duties or maneuvers. Place them in concealed position. Well, it's basically always place them in concealed position, not to be easy spotted by enemy. Next one, if it's possible, place them behind cover or corner. Spread them out. Bear in mind topography and layout of the map. Troopers should have a direct line of fire to be able to target enemy. And finally, think tactically. Try to guess where and how enemies could approach your position. Same principles apply in case if you want to cover your retreat. Okay, next stop. In the next example, we will take a look at anti-tank squad performing dual tasks. They will cover our retreat and then will serve as a spotters. Quick scenario. Aldebar battle map. Our battle group of 4 vehicles moved forward through the east flank. We met a fierce resistance and overwhelming counterattack. So, my AFV was the only survivor of the group, hanging on the last bits of health, and was forced to join our flank tactical retreat. I left anti-tank squad on the elevation to cover our flank's retreat. So, and anti-tank squad serve as an ambush which covers our retreat, at the same time spotting enemies for our team. In total, dealing more than 3000 damage to approaching enemies, destroying 2 vehicles and spotting enemies 15 times, which again is great performance. And again, quick tips for success if you decide to use anti-tank squad as a spotter. I know it is not a main purpose of anti-tank squad, but nevertheless on the field very often we should just adapt to the situation. So In this case, place them in concealed position. Again, concealment and stealth is very important. If it's possible, place them in elevated position with good observation sectors to be able them to spot enemies for you. Spread them out and not to be easy target for enemy fire. And finally, when they spot target, it's very important. This last bit is very important. It's most important one. When they spot target, try to eliminate it as quickly as possible, not allowing them to actively engage or spot your troopers, because once your troopers are spotted, they will be target for autocannons and the machine guns. Okay, next case. Do not be afraid to try out new spots, approaches, or tactics. All gameplay success, same as a warfare, is based on ingenuity and deception. So, of course, if you experiment on the field, you will be shot quite often. Sometimes it happens with me quite a lot. Say a whole evening spent suffering, being destroyed numerous times. But nevertheless, I love to do that, to experiment with the new approaches, tactics, tricks, tries and errors approach, trying to find a new ways to play the game. And believe, sometimes you can find new, quite unusual solutions. So, let's take a look at the one unusual but successfully deployed anti-tank squad. Usually that spot area behind the dune is used by main battle tanks, mortars, ridgeline is used for snipers, and this time I decided why not to stick my troopers there and try out this spot for troopers, and total damage from spotting was 2452 damage from spotting, and enemies were spotted 12 times. So, great game results, and the game resulted in victory. As the next example, I would like to show another not very typical way how to use anti-tank squad, but again a proven and very effective way to deal with stronger opponents by using a slope of the hill as a cover, and at the same time as advantage for your anti-tank squad. In this situation, I deploy anti-tank troopers on the very edge of the slope's upper part, not exposing myself to opponents at all, but allowing my anti-tank squad to help to deal damage and destroy that tank. And here is another example of how powerful that type of approach can be. Take a look and pay attention to the tremendous damages that anti-tank squad deals.
Target acquired.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
Again, anti-tank squad is placed on the very edge of the slope's upper part, bit covered with vegetation, and serves as a spotters and ambush.
No pen.
And result is 3 enemy vehicles destroyed. Great gameplay. So, as always, I am very curious to hear your opinion. Please share it in the comments. I hope this video helped you somehow to improve your gameplay with the anti-tank squad and was interesting. That would be all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like it, smash thumbs up button, hit the bell and subscribe. Thank you for watching and following Tank Zone. You are great support, absolutely stunning. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.